welcome to my channel. So I'm starting this channel off to review products that I have bought in the past. I'm the kind of person that is easily swayed by advertisement. I watch a video on YouTube and I think, oh, that looks cool, I want to give that a try. So I buy it, and then it either does do stuff that's cool and I like it, or it sits around my house and collects dust. So I thought that this would be a good opportunity for me to go through and talk about some stuff that I've bought in the past, the reason why, and would I suggest other people buy it? Do I feel like it's useful? So the first thing I'm going to talk about is our cell phone gimbals. So I've actually purchased a couple of cell phone gimbals. I do like to do photography and video, more so video, out, and about. I live in northern Vermont, so there's a lot of outdoor scenery to shoot and that kind of stuff. So I think cell phone gimbals are, first and foremost, they are a kind of like niche. Or niche, is it niche or niche? Niche market? I don't know. Anyway, if you are in the market to get one and that's something that you do, then I would say that the two that I have that I like are the DJI 7P and the Insta360 2 Flow, which is actually holding the phone that's shooting this. Both those gimbals are relatively, they're very similar. I would say I lean a little bit more towards the DJI 7P, only because the Insta can be a little bit complicated with, not complicated, but some of the buttons are a little bit difficult sometimes to get to react. And also the little joystick in the middle, just FYI, is easy to break. Which I did, and had to kind of re-affix it, which makes it hard to move it sometimes. But the AI pod that you purchase separately with the Insta does work well with tracking, although on the 7P, that pod comes with the gimbal. They're both relatively the same amount of money. I think the Insta is $10 more, coming in at like $159, and the DJI is $149. The other thing about the DJI that I like is you can use the mini mics directly with the DJI app, so that you can have a mic right there available without having to use a separate mic. And I do have the DJI mic 2s here, which unfortunately do not connect wirelessly to that phone. But I'm really looking forward to using the minis. I ordered one. It should be here next week. And so I'm looking forward to being able to do that. So if you are somebody, like I said, that enjoys doing photography, you go out and about, you shoot video, maybe you have a big family that you like to take videos of, the kids or pets or something, then I think a phone gimbal is something that you would want to consider picking up. And I think that both the Insta360 flow2 and the DJI 7P are really solid. DJI Osmo 7P, I keep saying that name wrong, are both very solid choices in that market. Both of them do have apps that you need to download, although you can use them both just with your native camera app and actually other camera apps. I think that they both have kind of templates that can be used to create videos from scratch, kind of like they create them for you so that you can just instantly post something to your socials. So that's kind of cool. I think both of the apps are kind of the same when it comes to usability. I think they both, are fairly easy to navigate. I will say that I do think that some of the templates on the Insta app are a little cooler. I have a number of Insta cameras. I have the, the Go little detachable one. Anyway, whatever, I'll talk about those later. But yeah, so when it comes to gimbals, again, I think if you're somebody that, you know, has a aforementioned situation going on, it's a good little investment to have. It's something that you'll probably use. If you're not, then it is a total waste of money and it will sit on a shelf. Because these are not something, and I will also say, a lot of times, a lot of videos about these products will kind of, oh, they're so easy to carry and they're so small. And they are. I mean, this is so I added the bottom part of this for stability because the little legs that are attached under here suck when it comes to setting them on something and the wind blowing. And I had this from a previous DJI gimbal, so I just used that. The gimbal itself is small, so it's fighting with me because I don't have it turned off. Okay, so it folds up to that. I've got the phone attached to it, but you can take the phone off, obviously, and it just folds up into this, which you could slip into your pocket. But here's the thing, think about it like this. You're walking along and you're like, oh, I want to film something. So you got to take it out of your pocket. You got to flip it up, which it automatically turns on. Then if you do have your phone in the little cradle and everything's good to go, then you can just attach it and hit the button and you are good to go. You are filming. How cool is that? But it does take a few steps. And it can be, oh, the other thing is that you've got to get the app open. If you're going to use the DJI Osmo app, you need to have it saved somewhere on the screen so it's easy to hit it so that you can get directly into it. Otherwise, it can be a pain in the butt to try to like do it on your phone while you have it on the gimbal. It's better if you do it in portrait versus landscape. But yeah. So that's just something to consider if you are thinking about like how easy is it going to be for you to use this, you know, equipment when you're out and about. But it does, you know, both of them do a fairly good job at stabilizing things. At stabilizing things. So I don't have, like I said, I favor the DJI just a little bit more, just a tad, a skosh, if you will, more than the Insta, but I still think the Insta is a very solid choice. And like I said, I think some of the pre-made templates for the Insta360 are better than the DJI. Although in full disclosure, I haven't gone through all of them. So these are just my personal opinions. I mean, I bought these myself, so nobody asked me to do a review. Probably didn't want me to do a review. But yeah, so anyway, that's that. So if you're interested in seeing what else I come up with as far as cameras or, you know, the Apple Vision, drones, you know, what my take is on how easy they are to use. Will you actually use them? You know, are they worth, in my mind, if I lost them, would I feel like I need to run out and buy them again? So anyway, stay tuned, and I appreciate you tuning in. And if you feel like it, please subscribe. That would be awesome. I don't expect this channel to blow up, but I would like to at least, you know, be able to make videos that people find interesting watching. All right. Thanks so much. Take it easy.